Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. This is a reading for the air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And I trust that when you find this, that it resonates. If it does, it's yours at that time. If not, maybe another time. I did everything a little bit differently today. I first of all pulled a card for the overall reading, and this is the Enchanted Map deck. And the first one we got was the Bone Collector. Now, the Bone Collector speaks to me of holding on to something that your inner spirit is holding on to something, rather it's a special energy or a special gift or something like that, until you are ready and everything is in place in the universe for it to come through when you need it the most. Okay. And the reason why I feel that way is because there's a clock here. Okay, on here, it actually looks like one of those Walmart clocks that you get. Actually, I've seen some of these at Walmart, and it feels like they're holding. She is the one inside of you, your higher self, or maybe one of your angels, and she's holding something, a gift or something for you, maybe a new energy, a new gift, a new idea, until you are ready to bring it forth. Okay, so it's already inside of you. And this is a 1 card, so this feels like this is a new beginning of some type. Okay, there is a 1 on this card. Okay, so this is her waiting to holding on to something for you until the moment that you need it. So that's the overall energy for the deck. Okay, and I did these kind of like a clock, like right now, and then what's above you, going into the future. And then at the bottom of the deck is the base of the matter. Okay. And so this is working like a clock. Okay. So in the recent past, we have a 5 card. We have the Golden Palace, New Moon. 3 plus 2 is 5. So this is a 5 card, and it's talking about change. So maybe you have just reached a pinnacle of your time in your life where you've got a new place, new prosperity, a new job, a new love life, some kind of abundance and prosperity that's recently come into you, okay, or come in for you, okay? So that's the recent past. And what we have above you, which is something that energies that are getting ready to come in, and it looks like we've got a little bit of a mix here. We have the end of a cycle. Sad embrace, letting go of something of the past, realizing it has served its time, its usefulness, and it is now coming in for you, maybe around a full moon, because 5 plus 4 is 9. So this is a 9 card, the ending of a cycle, because the next we have 1 or 10, which is the beginning of a new cycle. So some kind of cycle has ended for you, and it's something that you're sad to see go, but you have learned from it. So, and it's also talking to me about your intuition being at its height, okay? So it feels like you are letting something go that no longer serves you, and now you have something new coming in, a new cycle, a new time, new intuition, maybe wisdom from lessons learned, okay? So realize that we need to honor ourselves and where we've come from, but realize that whatever cycle you've just ended, you've learned something from it. If you don't realize or don't think you've learned anything from it, sit down and write about the good of it, the bad of it, the pros and cons, and even write some ideas and thoughts to yourself, maybe of what you feel like you experienced, and then see if there's a lesson in there for you, okay? And realize, well, that's what I was supposed to learn. But let the situation, rather it's sad or happy, let it go, because this cycle is ending and it's bringing you something new. But with this new cycle, we have 2 cards. We have Intention, which is a 22 card, and Peaks of Joy, which is a 33 card. Guys, and this is they usually don't break these down, but that's a 4, and then this is a 6. So in whatever way, these are both power cards. So maybe whatever you learned in the past, okay, you've now set an intention on making sure that you think carefully before, or setting up a new plan, a new idea, all right, so that you can use the lessons you've learned from the past, whether it was a relationship, a job, moving away from family, friends, or in whatever way you have broken this old cycle. Okay, now your intention is joyfully not to go through that again. It's transformation. It's also the new coming in, and it also speaks to me of taking the lessons that you've learned, and carrying those into the future with you, because we have the bone collector, right? So whatever you've learned or whatever you have ended in this past cycle, you're taking the lessons you've learned and you're carrying them forth with you, and those have now become your talisman going into the future. Okay, so whatever this card here, she's got the yin yang symbol here, which is balance. She has all her wisdom, which is her talisman. She's got higher intuition. She's got this dragon here, maybe some fire energy she's learned. Santero calls this the hitchhiker card, but I love that it's got her journey is not a straight line, right? So there's twists and turns along even the new journey coming up where you're going to learn more. You're going to have new lessons, but it's carrying you into the future. Okay, so that is newfound wisdom. Whatever you've learned from the past, it's now wisdom. Okay, so you may find that there are people seeking you out, or maybe it's something you talk about. You've got these little blossoms down here. I don't know if y'all can see them on the card of new things coming in for you, new growth because of this thing that you've learned. Okay. And 9 plus 4 is a 13. So 13, again, is another power number. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's also an angel number. So again, your angels are guiding you there. Maybe this little dragon, you might even see that as her angel, right? At least to me anyway, because I love dragons. I love dragons. And when I first saw this card, I thought this was her, maybe part of her sleeve. But I feel like it's just an energy, and it's this dragon. So in whatever way that you're going forth with all this wisdom as your talisman, your ancestors, angels, your spirit counselors, they are all going with you, okay? And they are guiding you along your path, no matter what twists and turns you find along the way, okay? So take that how it resonates, all right? Then what we've got the Solitude card, which is the 13 card, okay? So maybe take some time out for yourself and make sure that you, again, honor yourself and treasure the things that you've learned and let them assimilate, okay? There's this light shining in the background, and this card also has an arrow in it. So it feels like you're going forth on your journey, and through solitude, meditations, time to yourself, you are figuring how to best use the new wisdom that you've acquired, okay? And then the next thing we have storm fields. So whatever storms that are going to come up, because, life's never a smooth, easy pass, right? There's always kinks in it. There's always, a choice, maybe, that you've got coming up. Because, again, we've got the growth here that was on that path. And this little checkerboard here makes me think of the pros and cons, right? But whatever storms come into your near future, you're able to navigate them because you have this newfound wisdom, okay? And then we have for the last card of the reading, we have the compass. The compass, to me, always talks about following the compass of your heart, following what you feel inside of you is to be true, okay? Not a false truth, not something you've been told by other people, but something that you have found through your own wisdom, and that's going to guide you going into the future, okay? So no matter what storms you run into, guys, let that be a guide for you. Now, the card on the bottom, when I shuffle the deck, we got protecting treasure. So this makes me think that, again, this goes along with this bone collector card, and she's protecting this for you. Whatever thing you are protecting, okay, you've got her. And again, this is another 39 card, and this is 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's a 12 card. Again, that's another angel number to me. So this bone collector is helping you to protect this treasure until you need it, okay? So take that how it resonates. But a cycle is ending for you, and a new one is coming where you're going to be more, because this intention card to me always speaks of having new knowledge, new wisdom gained, and knowing more of where you want to go, okay? Let's see. I'm going to pull a couple of the, I'm going to move these up. I'm going to pull a couple of the main arcana and see what other wisdom they might have for you, or what maybe your angels or ancestors are telling you to pay attention to. And all morning they've been telling me they're telling me shuffle this, cut this one 3 times. Okay. So on the bottom, we've got dreams, stars. We've got the star card, which is your hopes and dreams coming forth on you on your path. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So that makes me feel like that the wisdom that you're carrying forward with you is helping to turn that wheel. Okay, and here we've got your ancestors, your angels. I always see those as those. Okay, you've got the snake, which is fertility to me, and you've got you could call her the dove of peace. So again, your angels, several different kinds of angels. Your ancestor there, and she's holding the wheel, and things are starting to now shift for you. You might have a Taurus or a Leo that's there also. And then we have the success card. So this is having come through some kind of a block, because I always see this brick wall back here as having come over through some kind of a shift, a change. This is that new cycle. You're going to have more success in this new cycle. I'm going to do the other ones. Actually, let me pull a couple of runes and see what other advice they have for you. What is unseen for these air signs, these Libras, Aquarius, Geminis? What do they not see coming? Or what do they need to know about? Okay, we got angel wing popped up. We got movement. We got, I don't do, you normally do reversals, but we got a closing here with keenness being reversed. So that could be that, that's probably that ending of a cycle. And then we got on your spiritual journey, spiritual warrior, being on your path. And that kind of goes along with the solitude guy, this solitude card, guys, because it has this, there's like, it's straight, and then there's like this arrow on it. So that feels to me like going on your path. Maybe, and then we've got the Gibu, which is, Gibu is partnership, communication with the divine. And then we've got completion of new beginnings. So this feels like on the other side of this Stormfields card, with this movement and this ending of a cycle, and being the spiritual warrior with communication with the divine and going through a new portal. This feels like some kind of major shift for you after getting on the other side of this shift that you're going to go through here. Let me pull one more handful. Okay, what else? Oh, now going forth on your journey. Material wealth, going into the future, and guide from your angels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you're definitely listening and being guided by your angels and your ancestors and your passed on loved ones. There, guys. And that doorway closing, to me, is a good sign. That's the ending of that cycle. What else do I want to pull here? Let's see, what about the people along your way? Let me pull a couple of cards from the Golden Tarot deck and see what people may be there to help you along your journey. I like this idea of starting a new cycle, and having the intention card in there, because that talks to me about being more proactive in your own life and being more consciously aware of where you want to go and what you want to do, and taking the time out to actually listen to yourself and your higher consciousness with the solitude and the compass card. Okay. And being on the other side of this new cycle, or being on the other side of this old cycle. So let me see what people may come in for you. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be an older woman that's very grounded, very earthy, that may be like a rock to you, they're saying. Somebody that's very stable that you go to for advice. Then we got the Page of Coins, which could be a younger person that's also very grounded, another earth sign, possibly a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That is, this could also be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, because this is the earth signs. So this could be your child or a friend or just a young person that I feel like they're very spiritual because there's a little angel in this card, and maybe their innocence is what speaks to you, or maybe you overhear them saying something they're saying that seems very innocent. Yet there's, you know how little kids sometimes can say something that you kind of do a double take and go, "What did you just say? What did you just say?" Because out of the mouth of babes, right? So this feels like a younger person that speaks something that is good. This also. And I just also heard sees angels. So I was just actually remembering a friend said something one time about how when her daughter was young, she used to see angels. So this could be a younger person that says, "Oh, mommy or daddy or aunt or whatever, or uncle, whatever, I saw an angel." Okay. So if you have someone around you that says they saw an angel and it's a younger person, they probably did. Okay. So it feels like this is a highly spiritual younger person as well, because that innocent of babes is what I'm picking up. Okay. And then we've got a Page of Cups. So it could be another younger person, maybe one of your children, I'm hearing one of your neighbor's kids. Okay. But maybe a little bit older. That's very heart driven. And then I've got the Knight of Cups, which feels to me like somebody that is a relative overseas, I'm picking up on. So this could be somebody that's overseas, that's far away from you, I'm hearing, on the other side of the ocean, or maybe in another land. That's also very leads with their heart, I'm hearing. Maybe you've got a relative that's in the military, or is going to another place to go to school or something like that. But they're traveling, I'm hearing. Okay. Take that how it resonates, guys. It's not going to resonate for everybody, and one of these may resonate and the other one may not. Okay, so that may be some of the people, and that's the extra message there for you. So that's for the air signs of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I hope this resonated, guys. Not all of it's going to resonate, guys. Just remember, always lead with your heart. Always listen to your intuition. Your angels have your back. Okay, and they're not going to lead you wrong. Be a light in the darkness. Lighthouse.